Welcome to the hottest place known to Minecraft. Australia, the Nether, and possibly one of the most dangerous places for a lad on only half a heart. So welcome back to Half a Hardcore. But we're not going to go into the Nether guns blazing, no. We only have half a heart. So let's get back to base and gear up on day 11. Now, I'm going to go by these days pretty quick because it's just resource gathering, and that's pretty boring. But it all starts out with buying cod buckets. The fish, not the game. Why cod? Well, we want to level up that fisherman to sell us fishing rods. Because I don't want to fight a spider on half a heart. Those things are real spooky. And if there are any items on the ground in the Nether that are far away, or in a place where I don't want to run in and get them, I can use the fishing rod to try and pick them up. Day 12 and 13 are just more trading, but while I was digging dirt on day 14, I got a real spook. A pillager scouting party. Remember that potential war I talked about last episode? I might just be in the middle of it, and I can't kill any of the pillagers because the captain will give me bad omen, and that'll cause a raid in the village. I could use a flint and steel to kill them without getting the effect, but the crossbows they have pack a punch, so I'll let my problem slip away in my sleep. How long have I got till a full pillager army arrives? No worries. Once they despawn, it's back to gathering on day 15. I jump at a tree. Day 16, I built a bit of a fortification around the Nether portal, so that if I come out of it at night, I don't instantly get sniped by a skelly. It doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to be a box and get all three doors out of my inventory. But when I tried to nap time, I got the fright of my life. I ran for the hills with my tail between my legs. Where the hell did that zombie get all that bling? I sought refuge in a local villager house and waited out the night. When's the last time anyone's done that in Minecraft? Day 17. It's time for the Great Nether Bridge. Yes, all the dirt I've collected is for this. A great filthy Nether Bridge that will give me safe access to a Nether fortress. Once I find one. But I've already found a ruined Nether portal with an ISO inside. So while I spend the next few days bridging through the Nether, let me tell you a story of two brothers. One, dressed in purple, named Fred. The other, named Ted, who dresses in red. Together in the town of Wildercrest, they had a library called the Storyteller's Rest. It stocked infinite tales for the town to enjoy. It was visited daily by every girl and boy. Fred would read stories of hero and quest. With courage and romance, they were some of the best. Ted would enjoy horror and gore, gruesome tales locked behind the great iron door. One day Fred said, "We enjoy these stories, why not try write?" Ted replied, "Excellent idea, let's start tonight." They each took to desk and gathered their ink, and each had a story written in a blink. They made many copies as they began to sell, but something changed when Ted's did well. Fred had something wrong, a glint in his eye, for a corruption forced him to comply. "I want control of the stories, that is my wish," Fred mumbled as he slammed the table with a great fist. In the dead of night, Ted was locked in the basement. Fred buried the keys and covered them with pavement. "I'm sorry, my brother, but I need control. I hope you rot peacefully in the library's old hole." What was the story you liked with that great quote? The one where the rich act quite cutthroat. Like one man's trash is another's treasure. One man's torment can be another man's pleasure. As time passed on, the library fell into discourse, and we now finally know what was the source. The corruption of greed is not one to ignore, for a single act of it can cause a great war. So my friends, if greed comes to you, don't take on its word. Turn around, walk away, and ignore what you've heard. Well, with that story over, I spotted something interesting on day 21. In the bottom right hand corner of my screen, Blaze Crackles. I finally did it. Somewhere around here, there has to be a fortress. Using the accessibility settings, I'm able to find out roughly which direction it's in. A little mining later, and I'm able to find the blaze spawner, an enclosed one. This is like the best case scenario. I don't need to try and block it off from the outside building up and dropping sand, and the blazes can't fly away. So I'm going to slowly build myself a tunnel until I can safe spot some blazes. After killing a few, I headed back to the overworld to restock on arrows, where I found something strange. What is that? Why are there floating eyes just watching? Are they new or have they always been there? Why can I see them now? So many questions. But I've got a mission to complete. So it's time to get just a few more blaze rods on day 24. With the mission successfully complete, I went home to take stock. Oh god. Those things are still creepy. But I did it. I slayed the beast of fire, I got the rods. What's next?
The guide I follow to slay the winged warden. Free me and reap your reward.
I better get to work then.